अगं तुझ्यासाठी बनवून मजनू माग आलो या. Hello, hi, namaste. Welcome back to another Sunday. So as I said in my part 1 of how to be a Mumbaikar, if you all want, I'll make a part 2. And I got some comments saying that, I'm not gonna lie, not a lot, like maybe 7-8 comments asking for a part 2, and so here it is. So I don't know if this video is going to be as good as the first one, but I'm going to try to add my observations and make it as relatable as it can be. And if you haven't watched my part 1, please do watch it first and then watch this video, so you'll get a little gist about what we are going to talk about here. So without any much blabbering, let's just get started. Thing number 1, Mumbai and monsoons. Is it monsoons? Whatever, the rainy season. If you know Mumbai cannot handle rains that well. So let me tell you why Mumbaikars love the rainy season, alright? No, I'm not talking about the vibes where you eat vada pav and drink the cutting chai and celebrate rains. No, because in Mumbai, monsoon/rainy season equals to extended summer holidays. See, I get it right, sometimes it rains a lot and it's flooded, but even after that, when things are normal, we just exaggerate every little thing around us. Especially college students, it's a party for us. But sometimes you're not that lucky. Maybe you have that teacher or that boss who's even ready to come to class or office even if it's a tsunami. Like it literally be drizzling outside and we would complain that it's flooded even if it's not, just so that we can get out of some situations that we don't like. So I'm so sorry I can't make it to work today. It's all flooded and clogged outside my house. There are literally rafts, sir, and I can't afford them. I'm so sorry. You pay me really less. I am not kidding you, so I can really send you the pictures and videos. Listen, send me those pictures of that Mulund station being waterfall and all those flooding videos. Please, fast. I mean, it is so gloomy. I barely can get out of my bed to go and pee. And you tell me that you want me to come to your office all the way when it's heavily drizzling outside? Not happening. Thing number 2, understanding Marathi. So if you're a Catholic and understand a little bit of Konkani, then I'm pretty much sure that you'll get Marathi ka gist just like that. Because it is quite similar, Konkani and Marathi, the Devanagari script and all that family, Barakadi ka, Kaki ki Kuku. It's kind of same, but not same, but in the same line. Get it, right? आणि ज्या लोकांनी पहिल्या भागात कमेंट केलं होतं की महाराष्ट्राची प्रमुख भाषा मराठी आहे, अगो बाई, जसं की मला हे माहितीच नव्हतं. मला माहिती आहे की माझी मराठी एवढी चांगली नाही. बघ मी प्रयत्न करते. आले मोठे शाणे. So as I was saying, if you still don't understand Marathi at all, and if it goes like an airplane over your head, you can always understand the basics, right? Like ho meaning yes, mala meaning mine, tula meaning you, and the whole lyrics of the Jhingat song. Don't judge me, that's my entire vocabulary of Marathi, the Jhingat song. Number 3, the unofficial anthem. And please, I'm not talking about the Hindi Jhingat. I mean, they have added Jingle Bell in it. You wanna listen more of it? Sairat झालं जी. The OG Jhingat from the movie Sairat. You know how Dayaben cannot control when she listens to a Garba song? Similarly, Mumbaikars cannot control when they hear the song Jhingat. And I'm one of them. I legit get possessed. Not kidding. And me being me, who does not even understand the complete meaning of the song, does the steps with full confidence. सध्या गावाला झाली या माझ्या लग्नाची घाई, तोंडा ऋतुराणी माझ्या लेकराची आई. And the most fun part is the hook step. You know the signature step? Down, 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 dab. Down, 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 dab. Also, there's a variation of this cycle pump where you do this and you turn around. Oh wow, welcome to Only Emelina's dancing tutorial, guys. Yeah, I know it's not very ya maya ya, undir mama elo, hati ponda liplo types, but it's a vibe. Number 4, the traffic excuse. This is like a weapon excuse of every Mumbaikar. Whether they are running late to go for their job, college, meeting a friend or any event. My friend, you don't know the pain that we go through when we literally have to get ready to go for an event that is at 8 o'clock and we leave our house at 4 o'clock. To go where? To reach a destination that is just 20 minutes away. Comment down below and let me know the ninja technique way you have used the traffic excuse. Traffic excuse has saved a lot of our lives. Won't deny that.
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी.
Hello? Arey, what to tell you from when I'm stuck at this Vakola signal, man. Really, I'm in this Uber pool right now. That's why you can't hear anything. But there's so much of traffic here. Arey, I'm really stuck at this traffic, on the highway. अरे मैं ट्रैफिक में फंसी हूँ यार, कितना ट्रैफिक है यार हाईवे पे। बहन की टक्की, तू तो ट्रेन से आती है ना, तेरा बाप का ट्रैफिक रहता है पटरी पे। 5. Know your local trains. So the whole world knows that Mumbai has the local train lines, right? But a lot of y'all don't know the 3 main distribution of these lines, and it blows my mind because more are on the way. So for my fam, whoever is in Goa or Dubai or anywhere in the world, please when you come to Mumbai, download this app called M Indicator. You'll thank me later. And also hashtag not an ad. Sadly, nobody told me about this when I came to Mumbai. So as I was saying, the 3 main railway lines are the Western Line, the Harbour Line and the Central Line. Yes, it's complicated just like your relationship. Story time. I just moved to Mumbai, okay, and I was in my 11th standard, and one of my friend who stays in Meera Road invited me for lunch. So I just thought that all the stations come in Western Line because there is only one railway line, right? But then I came across Harbour Line and I thought, you know what, Meera Road will be in this Harbour Line. Without even doing a bit of a research about it, I just got into the train. And now it's the last stop and I was in the train wondering, Hui Paule, O Moja Meera. Let me break it down for my Goan fam. So what happened was, for example, म्हाक म्हापसा वचपा जाय आशिल्लें, पूण हांव कदंबा बसीचेर चडलें हुंय वचपा, काब दे राम वचपा. आतां तूं म्हाका सगळीं सांगतली, बाय कदंबा बस काब दे राम वचना. Exactly. Number 6. Oh wait, something is missing. The slangs, of course. Another slang used in Mumbai a lot is sawal. It's like the but obvious version of the Hindi slang. अरे ओल्ड मॉन्ग पिएंगे ना तो पार्टी में जाके, अरे सवाल ब्रो. The next slang is फट्टे. Now I don't mean चक दे फट्टे, that's a different फट्टे. I'm talking about this फट्टे that Mumbaikars use. If you want to exaggerate something, we use फट्टे. Example, अरे ATM के बाहर क्या फट्टे बड़ी लाइन थी, पता है क्या? No, don't buy from that shop. His stuff is फट्टे expensive. And the next slang is bhindi. Straight up, I don't even know how bhindi, a lady finger, made into the Hindi slangs of a Mumbaikar. I am sorry guys, but I literally don't know the origin of bhindi into the slang. If any one of y'all know, please let me know, alright? Or if you wanna abuse, but in a good vegetable way, you can use bhindi. अरे भिंडी, ये मुझे reply क्यों नहीं दे रहा है यार? So that is all I had for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit the like button and share it with your friends who will find this relatable, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And while subscribing, please do hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Until then, Mog and peace. See you next Sunday. Bye.